Welcome into Steelers Latest, your daily spot for all news and information related to your Pittsburgh Steelers. Remember to like and subscribe to the channel if you enjoy the content to stay up to date with everything Steelers. But this is our last room change, I promise. The room will be back to normal next week. Final day of vacation, finally wrapping it up. But I know the lighting isn't the best in here, and I apologize about that off the rip. Let's get rolling. The Steelers are making a lot of trade calls. They are calling everyone in the league right now, and we got we are known for low balling right now. Is technically what is going on for us. That is the big news. Omar Khan has been trying to lowball his way to playmakers on our team, trying to all around the main two that were headline were the Falcons and the Dolphins for calling for their tight ends, Jonnu Smith and Kyle Pitts, offering them like a six-round pick for him too, is basically what the article said that I read. And that is that's not going to get the deal done with most things. With most talented players, you gotta offer a little something to make it a little more enticing than just a six-round pick. Uh, but I'm kind of glad these trades did fall through and didn't make happen. I don't think we need a new tight end. I don't really believe the Steelers' tight end room needs anyone added to it. Considering you got Pat Fryermuth, you got Darnell Washington. I know Donald Parham went down with injury and ACL tear, and he's going to be out for the season. But we got the undrafted free agent that has been balling out in mini camps and training camp now. So I don't think there's a need at the tight end position at all to anyone to that room. It's already a pretty stacked room on the offensive side of the ball for us. It's probably one of our better or position groups on the offensive side of the ball. So I just don't see a real true need to go after tight ends. I would love to see us somehow make a play or a trade for a wide receiver. That is truly what I think we need, a wide receiver number two, because right now Calvin Austin slotted at wide receiver number two. And like I said yesterday, I don't believe Calvin Austin is really built for the outside wide receiver role. But talking about offense and our new signing, Aaron Rodgers, already not happy about something, and it's the new helmet. Thank God it's not anything we did. It would have been a horrible start for Rodgers' PR team, the Steelers, if he was already pissed at the Steelers. But the Rodgers problem is just a helmet thing. He's used the same helmet for 20 years, and this was the first year his helmet didn't pass the safety check, so we had to switch it up. And hopefully, this just doesn't affect his game too much. I know it's a funny little headline to talk about Rodgers and his new helmet, and it's quoted to saying that I can't stand the helmet. That's the quote from Aaron Rodgers about his new helmet. It's a struggle. I guess you get so used to one thing that you don't realize how important helmets are to players as fans. But supposedly, Aaron Rodgers, it was very important. I mean, with the quarterback being able to see downfield, I guess having a nice helmet that you're very comfortable in does help a lot. But for now, Rodgers will have to learn to get used to this new equipment he has to wear, and hopefully he can, and hopefully it goes well, so he can perform on the field on Sundays for us. But in the good news about Aaron Rodgers is that it seems like some of the players' tunes have changed a little bit about him. That's Cam Hayward. We know what he said a couple months back when the Rodgers drama was all going down about Aaron Rodgers. If you don't want to be in Pitt, don't come. Uh, Clearly, he wanted to be here. Clearly, he signed, and now he's making good impressions. As Cam Hayward on his podcast talked about how Rodgers just brings different level of leadership to the team. Definitely leadership on the side of the ball that we didn't really have too many veterans on. So it's nice having an older player on the offensive side of the ball. I know Najee Harris was pretty upset leaving. That was one of his big quotes that he didn't really have anyone to learn from on the offensive side of the ball. Most of the vets were defensively for us the past couple of years, so it is nice having a veteran in the building that can teach the offense the ways of the NFL over just our defensive players being the ones that are the veterans of the team. I think this is going to work out well. I love to see the teammates. We're starting to get along. The Cam Hayward, once again, he's probably one of the biggest leaders in the locker room, and him throwing this high praise on Rodgers is very nice to see. He also said that he's a four-time MVP, and you can't look past that. He's nice, approachable, and excited for business to get down to business and get working with the team. That's what we like to hear about our 41-year-old quarterback, is that he still isn't checked out just yet. He's still ready to lock in and still get the job done when it comes to the regular season. Hopefully, let's talk on this show with kind of some sad news. Keenan Allen, I've been pitching the idea of bringing Keenan Allen in to the Steelers, but he on TikTok Live really shot that one down pretty quick as they he said it sounded like he would have been intrigued to play with Aaron Rodgers. He said, "At A-Rod being QB, of course that interests you, but Pittsburgh, no. Don't get the beef he has with Pittsburgh. I feel like we're a pretty desirable franchise to play for if you're a football player. We're the most historic franchise in NFL history, I would say. I'm a biased fan, but I would say we're the most historic, if not the most historic, top two, and we're not two. Top two, and we're not two. But Keenan Allen really shutting us down. I would have loved to see him go out wide and be paired with DK Metcalf. I think that could have been a deadly wide receiver room. But the good news is Amari Cooper's still on the table. And Amari Cooper, he's a little younger. He's a little younger than Allen, I'm pretty sure. So I would love to see us go sign one of those wide receivers in free agency. I've been saying it has to be Cooper or Allen for a while now, but Keenan Allen has clearly no interest in joining up with the Pittsburgh Steelers. No interest in the chase for seven, the stairway to seven. No interest at all, it seems like. But you never know. Money talks. So Steelers offer him enough money. I'm sure Keenan Allen will put the pen to the paper and sign the deal if he thinks it's a worthy enough contract for him to come to Pittsburgh. But that is it from Steelers Latest. I've been your host, Cole Dennis, and I will see you